In today's video, we're going to analyze the new Tiny11 25H2 V6, but now in its Lite version. A few days ago, we reviewed the original Tiny11 25H2 V6 version, and this would be the Lite version. As we can see, it has the official Windows 11 wallpaper, the recycle bin, and the settings app just like we had in the Tiny11 25H2 V6. Created by Harbor of Tech and Apidus, where we'd have support for the creator, which would be visiting the YouTube channel of Harbor of Tech and Apidus, joining the Discord server, being able to install web browsers like Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Mozilla Firefox, and Opera, installing system drivers, enabling or disabling file pagination, enabling or disabling Windows Defender, enabling all updates via Windows Update, enabling only security updates or disabling all updates, but keeping in mind that this could affect the Microsoft Store. We also have a section to enable file compression to reduce disk space a bit without affecting any system files. And we have special offers, like acquiring a program called Lite, which is a system optimization tool, or requesting a personalized OS customization from Harbor of Tech. This would be the Harbor of Tech and Apidus free toolbox with all these tools. In the taskbar, we see that we have the Start menu centered, officially. We see that we don't have any kind of apps or bloatware in this Tiny11 25H2 V6. We have the search bar and File Explorer. If we type the command WinVer, this Tiny11 25H2 V6 Lite would be based on Windows 11 25H2, specifically build 22631.5761. Now, as always, we're going to the Task Manager to check its idle performance, and in this case, if we go to the CPU, we'd see 2 to 3% usage in an excellent way, and as for RAM, it would be 1.4 gigabytes out of 4 gigabytes possible. So it would be very good consumption for a system based on Windows 11 25H2. Now we're going to File Explorer, and this Tiny11 25H2 V6 Lite ISO weighs 3.86 gigabytes. It's in US English. It's compatible with Rufus and Ventoy to make a bootable USB drive and has no restrictions on Secure Boot. If we right-click on the local disk C and go to its properties, this Tiny11 25H2 V6 Lite would have 11.4 gigabytes of disk space. And now, as always, we'll go to the control panel to see the installed apps in this TinyOS 25H2. And in this case, as you can observe, the system comes without any installations, nor any bloatware, so you'll have to install the apps yourselves. If we go to System Updates, we see that we don't have any updates either. The system is completely clean. And if we go to Features, this Tiny11 25H2 V6 Lite already comes with .NET Framework 3.5 and 4.8, media options, PDF printing, PDF print service, compression API for differential remote support, SMB Direct, and client folders. If we right-click on the desktop, we see that we don't have any extended menu with apps, just the Windows 11 extended menu. And now we'll go to the settings of this Tiny11 25H2 V6. We see that no warning pops up telling us we need to apply any medicine to the system. If we go to the system's own apps, we see that we don't have any apps included in this operating system. If we go to Privacy and Security, and then to Security, if we open it, we get an error that Windows Defender is not an operating system. It says it can't open. But I remind you that in this settings section, there was an option to enable or disable Windows Defender. If we go to Windows Update, updates are paused until December 27, 2069. But if you click Resume Updates, you'll see that the system can update without any issues. Although since this is a Lite system, I always recommend not updating it because it could break all the modifications the creator made to achieve better performance in this Tiny11 25H2 V6 Lite. Now let's see if we can install Spanish, because if we go to Settings, Time and Language, Language and Region, we see that the system is only in US English. I know that many of you like to install Spanish or another language, so we're going to do it the same way we did with the Tiny11 25H2 V6 from the previous video. We'll open Windows PowerShell, run it as administrator. Now we'll type the command to install the language, hit Enter. It will ask what type of language, In this case, we'll put ES-MX, which is Mexican Spanish, the one we're going to install, and hit Enter. And it would start installing Mexican Spanish in this Tiny11 25H2V6. We see it gives an error. Let's try with another language to see if it's specifically not allowing Mexican Spanish. Install language. We'll put Spanish from Spain, ES-ES, hit Enter, and wait for Spanish from Spain to install in this Tiny11 25H2V6 Lite. Once the installation of Mexican Spanish is finished, actually I meant Spanish from Spain, we'll go to Language and Region, and now we have US English, and now we see Spanish Spain. Click on it, it asks to sign out. But first, we'll go here where it says Administrative Language Settings. Click on it, click where it says Copy Settings, and here we'll check these two options so it changes the language on the welcome screen and system accounts, as well as applying all the Spanish from Spain language to new users. Click OK, and now restart the system for all changes to apply. Once the system restarts, we already see the recycle bin in Spanish. If we go to the Start menu, everything would be in Spanish without any issues. And if we go to File Explorer, we also have everything in Spanish without any difficulties. So you can switch this Tiny11 25H2V6 Lite to Spanish without any problems. If you want to install this Tiny11 25H2 USA Lite, in the pinned comment, I'll leave 2 videos from its creator, Harbor of Tech Annapolis, since this system, just like the Tiny11 25H2 V6, is a premium paid system. And that's why in the pinned comment, I'll leave these 2 videos. One with benchmarks and tests that the creator has done on the system, so you can see the real performance in games and other tasks, and a download video where he explains step-by-step how to acquire this Tiny11 25H2 USA Lite. And if you want to see more videos about modified, light, and optimized operating systems, check out the following playlist that's appearing on screen right now, and we'll see you there.